Anybody who's been in this sport will say it might be one of the most unique stories out there.
Arizona tennis coach Clancy Shields has recruited all over the world, but he'd never heard of Colton Smith's hometown. Tenino, Washington is 75 miles south of Seattle and hardly a hotbed of tennis.
I'd have find Tenino on a map. It's not easy to find.
It's tough to find courts.
40 minutes from indoor courts.
He definitely saw a lot of good stuff in me, and I saw a lot of good stuff in the program.
There's no good tennis players within hours of him. It rains 9 months a year. I mean, how are you a good tennis player? It's shocking.
Perhaps Smith surprised his opponents as well. His all-court game helped him lead the Wildcats in wins in his freshman, sophomore, and junior years, last year helping the Wildcats win their first Pac-12 tournament title in the conference's final season.
He has incredible frustration tolerance. When things don't go his way, he can put it in the rearview mirror. He can move forward, and that's really hard to do in this sport.
Smith attained a world ranking in the top 400. It qualified him for the ATP Challenger Tour, the level just under the ATP Tour. And earlier this month,
yeah, that was probably one of the coolest weeks of my life.
He won the Cleveland Open, his first Challenger title win.
To play against those guys at that level and to be able to be successful in some of the biggest matches of my career so far.
The very next week in Tucson, Smith then set the Wildcat program record for most singles wins in a career, currently at 98.
That was always something that was kind of in the back of my mind, kind of a goal I was chasing, and so to have it come together over almost 4 years now, yeah, that's amazing.
Now ranked 262nd in the world, the tennis star from the small town of Tenino isn't that far from the sport's biggest stages. Colton Smith has put himself on the tennis map, thanks in part to what he's done in Tucson.
I mean, he is on the Mount Rushmore of Arizona tennis. I mean, what he's done here on and off the court, being a leader, you know, I mean, he makes everybody better on our team, and we're so fortunate to have him here.